Hey guys, welcome to the first installment of Metrics Monday on 361 Vacation Owners Forum. I'm Richard Kraft, but you can call me Crafty. I want to talk about something I've discovered in the way that the listing site seems to be handling our way we track views. How many people are looking at your listing sites? And are we falling off a cliff maybe, or is there something else at work? I like to do a lot of number crunching and don't believe you should do marketing unless you can measure the effectiveness of it. And so let's take a look at some of my crazy spreadsheets and graphs and charts and stuff and get on with this. As you know, your listing site has a page that looks like this under Analytics right there, and it shows you this wonderful chart with the page views and inquiries and this thing. I'm not a big fan of it because, it doesn't really tell you where you stand, say, in the middle of the month. It tells you where you are at the end of every month, and then you can kind of only compare that month to the previous month or the previous year. But again, if you're, in the middle of the month, it doesn't really help you out a whole lot. So what I've done is I've created this monstrous spreadsheet that is years old. And what I do is I'll take like this big number right here for the year-to-date number, and then I'll stick it in here, and then the spreadsheet will basically take this number, subtract this, the day before's number for it, give you the current day's number, and then it runs a 7-day running total. So I've always got the same period, Monday through Sunday, then comparing the running totals. I've got two properties, 306, 307, and then I combine those into a total number to get my running numbers to get an idea of how my viewership is. And that all turns into a fancy little chart here. There's one property in red, one property in blue, and the total in green. And we got cycles that we go through. We're slowing down right now in the fall. We go up in the summertime, and then we slow down again in the fall. No big mystery there. So this is another way of looking at it. We've got the 2012, 2013, 14, and 15. 2015's been a great year, and we've been doing a lot of Facebook and other activity to generate views. But then I found this pattern right here. Right here, look at that, it's almost a straight drop. We had a pretty big drop last year in October, but this is the middle of September for the views to just plummet and actually go lower than they have been for the last 2 years. So this is what I wanted to look into. And to get a little closer view, this is just from October through today, actually. And you can see that so far this year, the same period took kind of the same decline the last few years, but then things got weird right here. September 14th, boom, there's the big drop. And then the performance has been lower than it has been for the last several years. And this is what I decided I needed to take a look at what was going on here. Well, I figured something I could compare what was going on the listing sites was to see what was going on my Facebook activities. I currently run an ad every day for each of my two properties. And so I spend a whopping $2 a day, if that. And so here they are. Here's like yesterday's results. One got 5 clicks and one got 20. When I mean clicks, those are actually clicks to their VRBO sites. And this is what they're getting. They're getting activity directly from Facebook. It's been running so far this year about 30 to 40% of my daily activity is on the listing sites comes from Facebook. Well, I decided to take a look at this. This is the number of views. Again, it's declining again because we can expect that for the number of views on the listing site, whereas this is the number of views on Facebook. And you see it's just kind of creeping along there. The other property, again, slight decline, just creeping along on Facebook, the number of Facebook clicks. Again, here's the big drop that happens September 14th, and these two go down, and here's what gets weird, where we start getting more web clicks from Facebook than we are getting views on the listing sites. Here we go. There's a big view of that. Again, we're dropping in the number of views on listing site. Clicks are staying the same on Facebook, but how can you have more clicks on Facebook than you could have views on the listing site? Again, this kind of tells me that maybe this is not really true. It could be more that the way that the listing sites are calculating views, maybe it's unique views now or something that has changed the way that it's being presented. In fact, I mean, how can it be this is the percentage of Facebook clicks to my VRBOs? At one point here last week, I had 200% of more views on web clicks, I should say, on Facebook than I had views on the listing site. So there's something wacky here. I don't think the views are really down. I think it's a reporting thing. Again, this one kind of says it all right here. What's been going on here recently, the listing site is starting to come up, but there's something wacky here. I'm going to dig into it, do some thinking on it, talk to some people at HomeAway. But in the meantime, Anyway, that's it for the First Metrics Monday. We'll hopefully have some follow-up on this next week. If not, I'll have a new topic and try to come up with something interesting every Monday for you guys. Thanks for being part of 361 Vacation Owners Forum. Take care.